Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Crypto Lark here from Wellington. Today we're going to be talking about our weekly news roundup. Today we're going to be discussing Lisk, Waves, Vertcoin, Bitquence, Qtum, and Neo, all in that order. If you want to skip ahead to any particular coin, timestamps will be down below in the description. Do make sure you stick around until the end of the video. We're going to be discussing this week's coin giveaway, and we'll also be talking about what coins we're going to be looking at next week and how you can participate in that. Before we get into that, big shout out as always to everyone who has been hitting that like button, everybody who has been subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate everyone's support for the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe button's just down there. Go ahead and hit it up real quick. Okay, and some other news about the channel. I am working on getting a Discord going and looking at some different ways that we can make that happen moving forward in a fun and intuitive way, so stay tuned. And the merchandise shop is underway as well, but it's going to be a few weeks, guys, so stay tuned for that. Now, let's start off with Lisk. Lisk, the rebranding that is taking forever. So their latest from Twitter, we're not going to talk about our rebrand during the next meeting. Thanks, guys, but it's coming. It's coming. That's just a reminder from them. We're still going to do the rebranding. It's underway. It's just taking a long time. That is, of course, in reference to their Berlin blockchain meetup. More exciting news, Lisk is getting around the world. They've got a meeting in Miami coming up in a couple of days, and they've just had a nice meeting down in Sydney, Australia. About 50 people showed up, which is pretty good for a little Lisk meetup, so that's pretty cool. And of course, Lisk is continuing its staff hiring spree that they have been on. We see some 4 new hires coming out. Lisk is continually doing this, being taken very seriously as a big player in the blockchain space. So guys, again, Lisk is always something to keep an eye on. Okay, let's talk about Waves. Now, Waves released their wallet recently. You can come over here on the iTunes store and download it. It's a pretty sweet looking wallet, to be honest. Now look, this is the wallet function. You can store dollars, euros, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Zcash in it. But it's got a lot of great functionality. You can track your portfolio. It's got a decentralized exchange. Now the one thing to note with the decentralized exchange is that it doesn't have a lot of pairings yet. I would definitely like to see a lot more pairings on here. You got Bitcoin, US dollars, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Waves community tokens to Waves, but it's nice. It's nice. It's just starting off. It's only been available for a couple weeks. So you can also lease your Waves from your wallet. And I like this feature. You can actually simply generate your own tokens straight out of your wallet, making it super easy. For example, I could put in cheese coin. And we can make a description. Larks creamy nut cheese. Yum. For example, it's that easy, and you just have to pay 1 wave to make your coin. Fantastic wallet. Definitely Waves is proving to everyone that they are a big player in the space and definitely a project to keep an eye on. Now, that's not all the news from Waves. They've released an updated version of their roadmap. They've accomplished almost everything for their 2017 roadmap, and looking forward to 2018, we have smart contracts coming, blockchain messenger, blockchain operating system 2.0, and some other projects. So definitely a lot going over on at Waves, guys. Don't count them down and out by any means. They have been listed on Upbit and CryptoMate as well. Nice always to see new exchange listings. More importantly, of course, well, Upbit, very important because it's Korean, but they've also been meeting with the guys over at Coin One, which is another Korean exchange. Also, they have been integrated over in Indonesia. Now, Block Bali is happening today, and I know Sasha Ivanova is down there at that. Now, in run-up to that, they actually got listed on Bitcoin.co.id as well, which is pretty cool. This is interesting. This is from a while ago, but I thought it's relevant considering the recent news from Russia. Waves helps Kazakhstan to become the second country regulating cryptocurrency. Very cool. I wonder if we could see such a situation happen in Russia. Will Waves be able to position themselves? Because look, guys, if you've been paying attention to the space, there are so many blockchain projects coming out of Russia. It's ridiculous. The amount of programmers in Russia is crazy, and so many projects coming out there. And you know, some of our favorites like Sonam, like Waves, both fantastic projects, but right down the list, you'll see almost any advisory board full of Russian names. Now, if Waves can somehow position themselves to be an inside player when the regulation comes out, that would be a really good thing for Waves. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. That's just a thought of mine. Moving on to Vertcoin. Vertcoin's Tor wallet is nearing completion. That, of course, is very, very exciting. Now, look, Vertcoin already, you know, GPU mineable, ASIC resistant, community-driven coin, so on, so forth. Really great coin, Vertcoin. Adding this is only going to add another layer of utility to Vertcoin and add more value, to be honest, to Vertcoin. So that is really, really great. Now they're going to be calling that the Electrum wallet. So keep an eye out for that to come. It will be debuting probably in the next few weeks. And of course, Vertcoin has recently been integrated on Ledger. Ledger. Fantastic. Of course, if you don't have Ledger yet, gotta go get yourselves one, guys. Gotta get yourselves one. Okay, moving on to Bitquence. Bitquence has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. We haven't heard a lot from them recently, but now they're going on a PR offensive. Team expansions, new website, so on and so forth. They're making announcements daily. Their Twitter has become very active in the past few days. This is their new website. It looks way cleaner than it did before. Very, very nice. Of course, there's a nice little view of what their app is going to look like when they get it running. We're still waiting to see that come out, of course. Now, Shingo Levine, he's been doing a little blog here. I reached out to him, by the way, so I hope that he'll get back to me. I'd really like to hear from him and actually talk to Shingo, so I sent him an email, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll hear back from him. But he just goes on to talk a bit about how they're working on all these different things, trying to be, you know, as legally compliant as possible, working on marketing, working on the product, working on the tech. So the guys over at Bitquence have not been sleeping. They have been busy at work. And they've also been hiring a whole bunch of people. So we've got 3 new hires, which are all going to add, you know, great value, of course, to the Bitquence team. So if you've been forgetting about Bitquence or worried about Bitquence, it's still coming. It's still coming, guys. Like so many of these crypto projects. Moving on to Qtum. Qtum has put out an update that you need to make sure your wallet is updated. Now this happens so often when we see mainnet launches or new protocols we put in, like what happened with PIVX. They had to update their wallet 3 or 4 times after they introduced ZPIV. Similar situation here with Qtum. Make sure you guys are following along any of your favorite crypto projects that you are invested in for things like this, so that you make sure you're keeping your wallets and things updated. So if you haven't updated your Qtum wallet yet, make sure you go and do it. Qtum is partnering with a company called Wireline, working on the next generation of cloud computing. Now that's very, very exciting stuff. We're seeing a lot of partnerships actually with Qtum, and that's the biggest part of their news today is partnerships. Qtum team visits Seoul, meeting with different decentralized apps which are being built on the Qtum platform. Got to name 5 of them here: Bodhi, Metablock, Spacechain, Energo, and Inc. Fantastic to see Qtum getting so involved, going to Korea. It's all about Korea. It's all about Korea, guys. No, but really great to see them getting out there, doing that business, making those connections, getting people to build things on top of their platform. Qtum will be a big player in the space. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. Bitclave upcoming ICO using Qtum blockchain. Very, very cool as well. And new advisor on the board, Jeffrey Wernick from Uber and Airbnb investment fame. Good person to have backing them, good person to have advising them. Nice to see again, bringing more people to the party. Moving on to Neo. Neo has been integrated into Ledger Nano S. Thank goodness. Fantastic to see. Now, Ledger has been, again, super busy recently. They've been integrating a lot of coins. Although we're still missing Nem Ledger. Ledger. Sorted out, Ledger. But it's really great to see Neo, of course, on there. A lot of exchange listings this week for Neo. Now, look, exchange listings themselves, nice. But in particular, CoinNest has added Gas Korean Won pairing. Upbit has begun trading as well. Neo meeting up in Seoul. And of course, KuCoin, the exciting new exchange, has also listed Gas and Neo. So they'll be distributing gas to the Neo holders. Really, really exciting stuff. And of course, KuCoin will also be listing Red Pulse when it hits the market in a couple days. So that is definitely an exciting one to keep an eye out for as well. And QLink will be holding their ICO on Neo. This would make, I believe, the third ICO which will be built on Neo. Of course, the other ones being Red Pulse, which will be listed in a few days, and of course Aphelion, which will be trying to make a decentralized exchange. So this is the third ICO. That is, of course, very, very exciting stuff. So really, really good to see more and more projects coming to Neo that will, of course, make it amazing in the long run. And it's not all about ICOs, guys, but it's nice to see people using Neo, companies getting involved, making it happen. Okay, that's all for the news, guys. Now let's move on to our giveaway of the week. Wow, Vertcoin is back up to 358. It was around $3 yesterday. This week, we're going to be giving away 20 Vertcoin. 20 Vertcoin will be this week's coin giveaway. So, if you want to get involved in that, you have got to put your Vertcoin address down below in the comment section, and I will draw the winner next week during our Friday coin video. So, if you want to get involved, please ensure you put the right address down below in the comment section, guys. If you would like to get involved in deciding what coin will be covered next week, I am 100% going to be reviewing Zencash. Decision made. But I want your help making the decision for the other coin that I'll be covering next week. We can choose between Smart Cash, here, Smart Hive, incentivized, decentralized community. So we can choose between Smart Cash, IDO, your blockchain asset experience, Aventus, trying to put ticketing on the blockchain, or Numerai, a new kind of hedge fund built by a network of data scientists. All incredibly interesting projects. I want to talk about all of them, but I only have so much time in a given week. So come over here, take part in the poll. Link is in the description down below as well. Let me know what coin you guys want me to cover next week. We'll only be choosing one, so whichever one gets the most votes, that's what I'll talk about next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, to this Friday news update. Long live the blockchain, and we'll see you next time.